Good morning, everyone. My name is Olusegun Osho. I have never done anything like this before, recording video to be posted on social media. This is my first time of doing this, but it is imperative for me and every peace-loving indigene of the country called Nigeria to begin to speak up and to rise up. First of all, let us ask ourselves a question. What is the responsibility of a government? Why does government exist? What are they supposed to do? Why do we have government in place? Simple civics teaches that the primary responsibility of any government is the protection of lives and property. A government exists to protect the primary responsibility. The first responsibility of any government is to protect the lives and property of its citizens, all of them in general. Now, in Nigeria, for many years now, there have been incidences of a particular section of a country, specifically the Fulanis, going all over the country and killing, maiming, raping, destroying farms and properties of other people. And yet, we have a government in place led by a Fulani man, Buhari Muhammadu, who has not done anything to address the issue. No one has been arrested. No one has been prosecuted. And people are just left dying, killing them anyhow. Yesterday, I read on social media that even this government is trying to pay his kinsmen, the Fulanis, the herders, the cattle rearers, the Miyetu Allah, that is trying to pay them to stop killing innocent people. So you want to pay criminals to stop committing crimes. You want to compensate murderers to stop committing murder. I don't know anywhere in the world where that is done. Why you have to compensate criminals that need to be arrested and prosecuted and probably killed if they are found guilty, or spend the rest of their lives in jail. And now the government of Muhammadu Buhari is trying to pacify his kinsmen that is committing heinous crime in that country called Nigeria. You want to pay them to stop committing crimes. That is laughable. That defies logic. I don't understand that. The victims of these people that have been killed, maimed, raped, have not been in any way compensated. And yet, the government of Muhammadu Buhari has the temerity, the effrontery to pay billions of naira to his people to stop committing crimes. Let us ask ourselves this question. Is that the normal way to do things? Does that make sense? To me, it doesn't make any sense. Because what you are saying is that you like what they are doing, they should continue killing, destroying farms, raping women, and you are giving them that money to go and get more ammunition to continue their heinous crime against the indigenes of that land of Nigeria. Now, this is my point. This government has fallen apart. The government does not exist anymore. Muhammadu Buhari, your government has fallen. A government that failed to protect its people is not a government. The government has collapsed. You have failed in your first duty to protect every life of the citizens of Nigeria. In fact, you have made yourself to be the president for Fulani alone. So, therefore, it is time right now that we defend ourselves. So, I am now calling on every Nigerian, especially the Yorubas and the Igbos, to rise up against the government of Buhari. Rise up now, every Nigerian, my people in the southwest and southeast, rise up against the government of Buhari. Do not allow peace to reign until this government is completely overthrown. We cannot sit down and allow ourselves to be slaughtered on our own land. It is time for all the governors, especially in the southwest and southeast, to start to cooperate with the indigenes who are fighting for their rights. What is going on in Nigeria defies logic. What Buhari is doing doesn't make any sense. And it should be clear right now that these people have an agenda. They have an agenda. Remember, Fulanis are never indigenous to Nigeria. They migrate to the north and took over power. They stole the north from the Hausas. They stole the northern part from the Hausas. They tried to steal Ilorin, but they failed. But even though up till now we have an emir on Yoruba land, that will be gone very soon. That will end very soon, because the time has come that we are now, this generation has risen up to take back our land. There's no more Nigeria. The country has fallen apart. It has collapsed. The country, as a matter of fact, the country ended in 2014. That was 100 years after the amalgamation. So, what am I saying? Look, any governor that failed to work with the people that elected into office, that governor has become a traitor and a sellout. Therefore, you too, you'll be dealt with. Your duty is to protect the people that elect you into office. People have been killed all over Yoruba land. We never believed this can be happening on our land, but now it has come to our own shore. And it is time for these governors to now rise up. Rise up. Rise up. You have the power. Follow what Akeredolu in Ondo State is doing. Expel all these headers out of our land. If you don't, you become part of them and you'll be dealt with accordingly. You'll be dealt with accordingly. We are no more joking. This is the time to protect your people. If you fail to protect your people, we are coming for you. All the governors in the southwest, rise up now. Defend your people. Expel the Fulanis out of our land. They cannot come to our land and be killing us. They cannot come to our land to be killing us in order to take over our land. That will not happen. That is their agenda. This is not new. This is what they have been doing before. This is what they did in the north and did elsewhere in Africa. Now they want to come to the land to take over our land. That will not happen. That will not happen. This generation will not allow that to happen, as this generation will bury Nigeria. Nigeria is no more. It is dead, and we are going to bury it. So you, governor in the southwest, begin to listen to your people. You have nowhere to go but Yoruba land. But if you fail to protect us and our people and our property, you have become a traitor and a sellout, and we will deal with you, because we are going to take over our land back. Any Oba in Yoruba land that does not support the movement to realize our own nation, it means we are cooperating with the federal government of Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria has become the enemy of the people. The federal government of Nigeria has become the enemy of the Yorubas and the Igbos for failing to protect them from his own kinsmen that is going around and committing murder. The government of Nigeria, led by Buhari, has become the enemy of the Southerners, an enemy of every tribe that is not Fulani, because this man has shown that he's only there to protect his kinsman. Why will you be paying criminals? Who pays criminals to stop committing crimes? You punish crimes. You punish criminals. You don't compensate criminals. You don't pacify criminals. So therefore, every Nigerian in the southwest, southeast, and southwest and southeast, the whole southerners, rise up now to defend your land. Rise up now to defend yourself from this criminal government. The government of Buhari is a terrorist government. He is the one behind them. Otherwise, he will not be paying them to stop committing crimes. You don't do that. You punish criminals. You don't compensate criminals. So it is time now for us to take the matter in our hand. Now to another one. They are planning now to go and arrest Sunday Igboho. If they try that one, that is a declaration of war. Because when the government fails to protect its people, the people have the inalienable right to protect themselves. You have, if your government fails to protect you, are you going to sit down and allow yourself to be killed? No one does that. So this government is compromised already. They are compromised with their people. And I just don't know what the vice president is still doing there in this government. Are you telling me you are happy with what is going on with your people being killed every day? On their farms, on their land? Mr. Vice President, you are a Christian. You are a lawyer. What are you still doing there with this government that has failed and fallen apart? What are you doing there? Are you afraid? Are you scared? You need to leave this government now, otherwise you are also a sellout and a traitor. Your people are being massacred, being killed every day. Are you happy with what is going on? You are a pastor, you are a lawyer. The Fulanis are the one doing it. The leader of the government is a Fulani man and is compensating his people for committing crime. Are you part of that? If you are not part of it, you need to resign. Let the government collapse, because already it has collapsed already. It has fallen apart. So leave this government and save your own life. Save your soul and save your family. If you fail to leave the government, it means you support what they are doing to your people on their own farms, on their own land. You have nowhere to go. You're a Yoruba man. Leave this government that has fallen apart already. Thank you. More is coming.